How you doing?
Coach, do you keep stuff in the back pocket for this rivalry week?
No, not really. We've got quite a big of inventory that we carry and a lot of different personnel groups, and that's by design for the whole season. So, we keep a lot of things, in our back pocket, so to speak. Just because of our multiplicity and how our offense is built and what we believe in. So, it gives us the ability to be different.
Did Western show you anything that you could use?
I thought they did a really nice job, with their plan. We've watched that game obviously and studied it, and there's very similar in styles. So there'll be some things that we can see some things that are like things that we do. That we can get a better vision. Sometimes you don't get that of what it would look like. So, but we'll keep our personality. We'll do what we do.
They seem to have a lot of success with the tight ends. Western did. Is that something maybe you could replicate?
In our system, it depends on who they leave open. So we don't really try to take it to one guy. There's 5 guys got a chance to get the ball. It depends on how they're playing coverage. And,
Coach, it seemed like last week you went to Snorers, then Dyer, then Michael Burke, then Dominic Brown. Is that something that you want to continue?
No, we're Charlie made that statement, I believe, yesterday. We're going to go. We're basically going to go with 2 guys, and we'll have situational roles, for the third guy. But we need to get a rhythm at tailback, and we to establish that the kid's got to play. It's no different. I couldn't be you can't do that at tailback. You obviously can't do that at quarterback. So that's another position like quarterback. You got to give them rhythm. So we'll put we'll go with 2 guys, and then we'll have a situational role for the third guy.
Was that a factor in your not running the ball?
No, that had nothing to do with it. It's just one of the fixes. We just weren't we weren't sharp. And honestly, we were cutting, it was 1 guy, maybe 2 guys. But that's the game of football, and you can't be the guy. That's our motto this week, don't be the guy. Because we have opportunities for some breakout runs and where one hat away or where, that hat could have been a technique, could have been an assignment. So we've just got to clean up. It was unacceptable what we did last week.
With their tempo and what you can do, can we see 100 plays this week?
Who knows? Who knows? You never know when you get in these kind of games what they're going to be like. You don't know week to week, You just don't know until you get there and get in it.
The last time Teddy was in Lexington was this breakout game, comes off the bench. What do you remember about that game? How different will he be in this game compared to how he was in that game?
He knows our offense. When he went in then, he was just in an apprentice, phase of his career. He was just really, finding out how to do things for the first time, all things that time. And, he knows our offense. He could coach it. He can coach it to detail. So he's very comfortable in it and functions at a really high level in it. So it's a totally different player.
Shawn, is Cam Joyer?
I tell you, I think they're, I have a lot of respect for the coaches. Some of the guys I know, and they got those kids playing real hard. They're bringing a new scheme, which I think over time is going to be really good. I think they're working their way there. They're like, they're no different than we are right now. We're all working our way to what we hope to be. As each week goes on, you get better and you get better. So, I've got a lot of respect for how hard they play. They've got a really nice scheme. They do some really, good sound things that we'll have to work against.